of us remember the words of Jamie Carragher when he made a statement about African teams not actually the standard for anyone who wants to win the Ballon d'Or, to really use that as a measure to win the league. I remember those statements which he made referring to Salah as him coming out from Egypt will be kind of limiting his chances from winning the Ballon d'Or. A lot of pundits, a lot of African ex players really kick at such statements. Because they found it very disrespectful for anyone who is an African footballer and also Africa as a nation. But then I know most people will go back to really dig out to what this saying of Jimmy Carragher was actually looking at. Now, do you know that in the Club World Cup, let me tell you for free, there's no African club team still remaining in this new advanced that sees league format, group phase format of the FIFA 2025 Club World Cup, because as it stands right now, hi, all the teams that represented Africa has each been existed due to their poor runs in the tournament. And in case you do not know which are those teams that represented Africa, Al Ali of Egypt, they were in Group G, yes, sorry, Group A, yeah, they actually drew two and lost one match, yes, and they are out. And we have Esperance of Tunisia, they are in Group D, they won one and lost two. Wow. Remember the game in which they lost 3-0 to Chelsea Football Club and they actually exited the Club World Cup. We have Melody Sundown. Yesterday the match was so interesting. They were looking for just one goal, but that one goal did not actually come. Anyway, they won one, they actually drew one, and they lost one. And they finished third on their group with 4 points, the highest of any African team in this Club World Cup. Then we now have Wydad Casablanca, although they have one more game left. But then, even if they play that game, they may not actually make it because they've lost their two matches already and they are playing Al Ahly of Saudi Arabia, even though that club too will be leaving the Club World Cup because they have Manchester City and Juventus ahead of them. Now, most people are saying what was the cause of this team not going beyond the second round. Most people are saying that as it stands right now, there needs to be a proper reinvestment into teams in Africa, just the same way that we had people coming in to invest in football in Saudi Arabia, in China, in Japan. They also too needs to actually be that pumping of money in football, making sure that it is attractive and getting players to come and play for African football club teams. Okay, but then the beauty about it is that Brazilian teams actually made it through to the second round. That one is actually mind blowing. We have Flamingo, Palmeiras, Botafogo, and Fluminense. All these teams I just mentioned from the Brazilian club teams, we are actually winners of the Copa Libertadores, and actually they are making Brazilian players all over the world so proud for their wonderful performance. I don't know, but something tells me there'll be a final between European team versus a Brazilian team. I don't know which one, but then it is still early to call about that. But in the meantime, African Football Club need to actually do more to be able to do better in the next FIFA Club World Cup 2029. What do you think? What do you think needs to be done? If I've said what is not supposed to be done, put that in the comment section. If you are not following me, please follow me, like, and also follow my page. I'll be glad that you did so. Peace.